Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our first lecture for this class. Let's start with the introduction of the course CS Elective 2 Data Mining. Here are the outline of this presentation. Initially, we have the overview of the course, its content, survey result, course requirements, course description and objective, and then the references. I've introduced myself before, and some of you had been my student in one of the subjects. I am Dr. Leia D. Austero, Assistant Professor for a faculty member of the Computer Science and Information Technology Department at Bicol University. Beyond teaching, I am a university researcher. Recently worked on a project called eParticipation 2.1. In this project, we explored how natural language processing can make community participation more accessible and engaging. My research interests broadly cover data science in general, image processing, machine learning, and resource optimization. I am free every Friday at 9 a.m. up to 12 noon for consultation if ever there is, if you have any concern. You can see my profile as a researcher at Google Scholar, ResearchGate, and Scopus. As of date, I have 8 researches that cover the field of interest that I mentioned earlier. So if you have any interest on these papers, you can contact me for an advice or anything related to it. Okay, for this class, this is our official schedule. So we have the lecture scheduled at Tuesday 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at CS B2 203, and then the laboratory schedule is on or every Thursday 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. at CS B2 201. As of recording, we were able to collect 50 responses from 20 respondents. The group of words that you see here shows that the most visible words are unproductive, sad, and disappointed. This means that these are the words with most responses. This group of words is called a word cloud. A word cloud, also known as a tag cloud, is a popular visual representation of text data, where the frequency of words in a dataset is depicted by the size of each word. The more frequently a word appears, the larger and more prominent it is in the word cloud. It is commonly used in data mining and text mining applications to quickly convey the most important or frequent terms in a collection of data. So this is very vital for us in this field that we will be processing a lot of data sets. And word cloud is one representation that we can do. Data mining is defined as computationally intelligent extraction of interesting, useful, and previously unknown knowledge from large databases. It is a highly interdisciplinary area representing the confluence of machine learning, statistics, database systems, and high-performance computing. As for the course description, this course is a 3-unit course, just like your other subjects. 2 units will be for the lecture and 1 unit for the laboratory, which is equivalent to 3 hours. So 2 hours lecture and 3 hours laboratory. For the specifics, this course introduced the fundamental concepts of data mining, covers the principles, architectures, applications, design and implementation of data mining concepts. It provides an in-depth study on various data mining algorithms, models, and applications. In particular, the course covers data pre-processing, decision tree learning, decision rule learning, association rule mining, neural networks, clustering, and their applications. These skills are applied by allowing students to experience analyzing and selecting the appropriate models and algorithms in data mining for solving practical problems. In your fourth year, you will be using a lot of these concepts when applied to the applications that you will be developing. The target learners for this course are third year BS computer science students. So before taking this course, you are expected to possess a strong knowledge in the basic database concepts such as schema, ER model, and structured query language. You should be in your third year standing, meaning you have taken and passed all core and professional subjects from first year up to second year. Upon completion of this course, you should be able to be familiar with the data mining process, understand data mining concepts and techniques, be able to undertake the systematic and comparative evaluation of data mining procedures, develop skills in selecting the appropriate data mining algorithm for solving practical real-world problems. They should also be able to apply data mining algorithms and techniques for solving practical problems. Developing skills of using data mining tools for solving practical problems. And last but not the least, develop an awareness of ethical norms which are required under applicable laws and policies governing confidentiality and non-disclosure of data information documents, proper conduct in the learning process, and application of data mining. These will be the course structure or schedule. So this is presented in weekly form. Since you will be having 18 weeks of discussions, lectures, and laboratory within the entire semester. So week 1 would be the course overview. Second week would be the introduction to data mining. 3 to 4, data and exploration. Weeks 5 and 6, data pre-processing. 7 and 8, classification. Then week 9 will be the midterm evaluation. Weeks 10 to 12 would be about association analysis. Then 13 to 15, clustering analysis. 16 is anomaly detection. 17, opportunities and ethics in data mining. Then last would be the final evaluation of your outputs for the course. So basically projects. So we will be presenting the projects per group. So like I've discussed before, it should be related to software engineering so that we can give a focus on the application and create a quality output. Course requirements or assessment activities would include summative assessments and will be graded In this way, activities at the end of each lesson, and this will serve as an immediate feedback mechanism for you to know if you need to go back to the previous lessons. Then we will be having paper review or presentation of data mining studies or research. Presentations will be done within the SEM, one for the midterm and another for the final term. Then we also have major exams or the midterm and final examinations. This will be a scheduled online examination. We will be using LMS for this. More details will be given during classes and will be available in the course site, will be LMS. Further, a total of 2 machine problems or case studies will be required for laboratory evaluation, one for midterm and one for final term. This will be the grading system. So class standing, which is composed of 30%, is composed of discussion board forum, which is in LMS, recitation during the class, problem sets, homework, and quizzes. Then we also have project deliverables. It's composed of the other 30%. Then the major exams will be composed of 40%, so a total of 100%. We'll be having 50% for the midterm grade and 50% for the final grade. And this could still be changed depending on your outputs. Learning resources would include the learning materials posted in the LMS, discussion boards, video, which would include this online resource, the ones that I recorded, and then the ones that are recorded by other people for our sources, and some reading materials for you to be able to understand more about certain topics. Then for the primary references, we have these books. We have Introduction to Data Mining by Tan and others. We also have Data Mining Concepts and Techniques by Han and others. Then we have an R Companion for Introduction to Data Mining by Hassler Michael. Then additional references would include Data Mining and Data Warehousing Principles and Practical Techniques, which is by Bhatia. Then this is a paper, Public Procurement Analytics, first edition 2020. This is from OCDEX and LayerTech. Then we have sources from rdataMining.com for some tutorials and informational resources about R and how it is used in data mining. We also have an introduction to R, still about R, by Venables and others. Okay, more references. So we have data visualizations in R, guide to data visualization in R. So we have this one from Analyticsvidia. Then another data mining process techniques and major issues in data analysis. So this one is provided through the website softwaretestinghelp.com. We also have data mining tutorial from tutorialpoints.com. We have R for data science, import, tidy, transform, visualize, and model data. This is by Wickham and others. And then there are other various data mining sites and ebooks. Okay, so these are the cover pages of those references. If ever you uh, have any of this book, this could be helpful in understanding the concepts covered by the subject. Okay, so that's it for this lecture, this recorded lecture. So if ever you have any question, you can just comment on this video. Then we could respond to these comments, or can send a message about it. So thank you very much for listening. We can just wait for the next lecture. Probably this time it will be in face-to-face mode. So thank you very much. Good day.